back. I'm not a reactor. I just react. If you know, you know, man. But anyways, today, now before I get into the video, and I apologize for this person being on the screen. I meant to skip the ad. I always forget. It's my fault. My apologies. But I just want to say, bro, I was like, man, I love this comment. I seen this comment when I woke up. I was like, bro, I love my haters, man. I love you guys, man. Keep hating, man. Please. What did he say? What did he say? Hold on. Let's go to it. Let's read it. I want to read it. I gotta find. I forgot how I got to it. But, oh, that's how I got to it. Yeah. Here you go, right here. It say, bro, you tweaking. They're inbreed. Did you not do your research? It's not their fault. I was like, man, bro. I was like, I gotta like that. I'm about to like that right now. I just liked it, man. Y'all see that, bro? Look at that, man. Look at that. Like, man. I ain't pressed about you, man. I ain't, but I appreciate the comment, man. You just giving me views, man. Keep commenting, please. Please comment on this one, bro, because it's another soft white underbelly video. If you know, you know, man. But today, I'm going to be reacting to Crack Addict interview. Yolanda, whatever. Yolanda, same thing. Same whatever. Hate it if you hate it. Like it if you like it. For real, like it if you like it, man. For real, spread the video. Spread the love. You know what I'm saying? I would highly appreciate it. And sub to me. Like, I don't understand. Like, you keep seeing me come back over and over, and you keep coming back to the videos. Like, bro, you might as well just press it, bro. Just press it. Help me out, man. You know what I'm saying? Sub. S-U-B. Sub. It's right there. I would highly appreciate it. But let's get into the video, man. I ain't finna do no more. But no, I just read that. I was like, man, he's funny, man. He's funny. I'm like, that ain't even phased me, not even a little bit, bro. Yeah, I gotta skip this. We don't care. We do not care. We don't care. Get off my screen.
All right, Yolanda.
Yeah.
Yolanda. I just want to say I've never seen a crack addict like explain themselves ever in my life. Ever. This is my first time.
You grew up. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Las Vegas, Nevada. I moved to LA when I was 1 year old.
Tell me about your family, parents.
My mother died when she was 16 years old. I was 5 months. My dad, I never knew him until I was about 9 years old.
Wow. Who raised you?
My grandmother and my auntie.
How was your childhood with them?
My childhood was pretty good. It was good. I went to Catholic school. I was an honor student. I was valedictorian, cheerleader, Girl Scout, Brownies.
Then what happened?
I did ballet. I did tap. I took tennis class, ice skating. I did everything.
Ice skating?
Actually lived a rich life. I thought we were rich, but we actually, weren't.
Yeah, it sounds like a great childhood.
Yeah, I had a beautiful childhood.
But then you're staying here on Skid Row today.
Excuse me?
But you're on Skid Row today.
I'm on Skid Row today.
How'd that happen?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta do my research on that, bro. I've been hearing so much about it, but I ain't never want to speak on it because I know I wouldn't know what I'm talking about. I'd just be sitting there like, bro, what is that? Okay. So, Skid Row is... What? Bro, why are you... Skid Row is a neighborhood in downtown Los Angeles. The area is officially known as Central City East as of a 2019 count. Man, I ain't reading that, and that's Wikipedia. Man, they ain't lying. That ain't true, man. Whatever. Whatever's whatever. Whatever. You get it? Whatever's whatever. Yeah,
whatever. And when I was growing up, I was about 13 years old, and I met my dad. I went to Las Vegas and met my dad, and so he had got remarried to a lady. She had 2 kids. I had a stepbrother and sister, and I wanted to move with him because I thought, it would be cool. Moved down there to Las Vegas with
Two
him. I was
kids.
going to junior high school down there, and him and my stepmother started smoking crack cocaine, and everything just went crazy. He used to beat me every day. He used to beat us. I used to go to
Yo,
school
what?
with bruises and marks on my body. I never dressed out for PE because I was, didn't want people to see my bruises. And
Wow.
he used to sell, me and my stepsister used to go to a friend of his house named Tony, and he used to sell us to Tony so he could have, get his drugs. And we used to have to sleep with Tony and do things.
Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. No, Yolanda, no, man. What? It was like if you had sex with Tony, then they get the crack. Wow, bro. That's crazy.
Him. And then my dad actually gave me my first hit of crack cocaine when I was 14 years old. He said
14.
I had got pregnant when I was 17 years old.
17.
My dad didn't like the guy I got pregnant with. So he beat me up one day really bad, and then he raped me. I was like,
what? Yo, oh my, this is so traumatic, man. What have I got myself into? What am I watching right now, man? Man, it got dark quick, man. Man, we ain't even started yet.
And he raped me. After he raped me, I moved back to LA with my grandma. And he used to call and threaten me and tell me he was going to kill me. Nothing ever happened. So when I was 17, I was just going through a lot of stuff after I had my baby. My auntie, she was really on crack cocaine. She was on drugs really bad. And so I started smoking Primos with a friend of mine.
What? What's that?
After that, I got turned on hanging out with her. She started smoking crack on the pipe, and then I tried it, and I started smoking. I've been smoking crack cocaine since I was 19 years old.
How old are you?
4 kids. I had 3 girls and 1 boy.
Wow.
Later on, my kids, they grew up. They never took my kids to social workers or anything. My grandmother and my aunt raised my kids. They lived a good life. They weren't wrong for anything. I was always there, but I wasn't there because I was on drugs. But I was there. 2009, my youngest daughter, Yolanda, was murdered. She was stabbed by a lady in a wheelchair.
What?
She was 16. She had just signed with the Sparks. She was going to play with them.
She was signed with the Sparks? WNBA? Ah, man, bro. Los Angeles Sparks, bro. I know them, bro. Because they be talking about that one girl. Ah, man, bro. That's crazy. Ah, man. Condolences to her daughter, man. For real. Like, R.I.P. Yolanda. For real. Man, that's
my star straight A student. She was my baby. It's me and the lady in the wheelchair. We had been friends before she got in the wheelchair, but after she got in the wheelchair, me and her had conflicts because she started messing with the guy that I was messing with. So she wanted him really bad. So she threatened to kill everybody in my house one day, and I called 911, let them know that she had threatened us and everything. They didn't do anything about it. So later on that day, my daughter came home from school.
Of course they did. Because why would they care about you calling about a situation, about something that's going on with you? Because it's just a threat. A threat ain't enough to come and investigate, right? Right? Yep. That's what I mean. The police is useless. Useless. Why are y'all out there in cars driving? Y'all are useless. Useless. Now, if they would have came, they could have stopped her daughter from getting...
were hanging out. Something happened. So we went through it and we went down on our way to the gas station. We seen the lady in the wheelchair. My daughter approached the lady in the wheelchair, and the lady stabbed my daughter in the chest. She turned around. She said, "Mommy, the lady just stabbed me. I didn't see a knife. I didn't see anything. But all I could see is blood just coming down on my daughter's mouth."
Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, that's too much. That's too much, bro. Oh my gosh. Oof. She going in detail, man. That's a lot. I gotta smoke again.
She fell in my arms. The lady in the wheelchair's mom stabbed me in my head and in my chest. I was stabbed twice. My daughter was stabbed once. My daughter died in my arms. She was looking at me and she said, "Mommy, it hurts." And I couldn't do anything. She said, "Please don't let me die." There's nothing.
That got me. That got me, bro. That got me. I'm in the silence, bro. For real. That got me. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wow. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't even imagine. That's a lot.
Do nothing. And I was like, just going, losing it. So she didn't actually die from the stab wound when she got to the hospital. On the way to the hospital, she died from. She had 5 heart attacks. 5.
What? Oh my gosh, Jesus.
There's nothing that they could do. And ever since 2009, I've been homeless because I just thought it was my fault and I didn't want to live no more.
Bro, it's not your fault, man. Honestly, bro, we can't do that. Like, we can't. Like, it's not your fault. We can never pin it on ourselves and blame ourselves, when certain situations like this happens, bro. Because in reality, like, yeah, she even took the steps to call 12 for them to come and help, and they didn't even help the situation. And it's like you can't blame yourself for that, man. You can't, cause you took every step you could and you did everything you could. You didn't know that was gonna happen at that time on that day. Like she said, she didn't even know when she turned around that it even happened. All she heard was, "Mommy, it hurts. I don't want to die, bro." Oh my gosh, like I can't even imagine how a parent would feel. And now she's saying how she don't want to live no more. Oh man, bro. But if there is one thing I know that your daughter wouldn't want you to not live anymore. Your daughter would want you to fight for your life, Like I feel like, you know, anybody that's important in your life, they would never want you to give up, like just give in, like whatever's whatever. They want you to still fight, you know. They want you to try and make it, one step at a time. It ain't easy, brick by brick. But, it's like she wouldn't want you to just be, thinking about taking your life. She would just want you to have a good life, you know? And that's how I feel about it. Like you can't really put that on you, you know? You can't. And she didn't even die from the stab. She died because she had 5 heart attacks.
But I started smoking crack more and more and more. Living in a tent, turning tricks, and doing things that I never did before. My other kids, they took it really hard too. My my daughter, she has 8 kids. One of my oldest daughter, she's she's lost it. She's been in and out of jail dealing with this. My other daughter that was really best friends with the daughter that killed, she goes through. She has 8 kids now.
Oh my
but
God.
she's dealing with it. She's doing real good. But me, I just can't forgive myself because I was on.
You have to though, bro. You have to. We can't stay stuck forever. You know? Can't. And like I said before, she wouldn't want you to be stuck. You know? Like,
I couldn't be there for my baby, and I feel it's my fault. And my son, Joseph, he lives in Las Vegas now, which he's going to court now for murder. And
oh my gosh, man. Bro.
I can't be there for him because I'm on drugs. I'm down here on Skid Row because I'm still trying to deal with my daughter getting killed. It's like I see this every day. In my sleep. I see it. I see this happening every day. It's something that I could avoid it because it's because of me. I felt like it was my fault, but everybody says it's not. But I do.
It's not. They're right. They're right, bro. They not lying to you. It's not your fault. Like no, I'm not gonna sit up here and like condone crack. No, but it's not your fault at the end of the day. Like at least you tried to be there for her in her last moments. That's what you have to remember. Like at least you were there for your daughter in her last moments. That's what you have to hold and carry. Like at least I was there for her before she closed her eyes so she know how much I loved her. You know what I'm saying? Like
Can't forgive myself for it. She was my everything. She was my namesake. She had my name. She looked like me. She was just me, and I just can't forgive myself until today. The crack, when I smoke crack, it relieves me from feeling that fault. But when I come down, I'm just out of it. I have to have drugs every day. I have to smoke every day just to.
yo, oh my gosh, bro. This sound like me when I talk about smoking weed, man. I swear, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, it do be things sometimes, but I don't know, man. Crack, that's a whole nother level, though. Like that. See, marijuana is one thing, which I would never say that on camera because I couldn't even spell it. But crack, I don't even know what that stuff does to you. I think that stuff has withdrawals, so that's why you have to go back to it. But I'm like, man, your daughter would want you to stop that. Honestly, your daughter would want you to stop that and fight for a better life for yourself. That's what your daughter would want you to do. That's the truth.
Feel the pain. I've tried to go to rehabs. I've been to 12 rehabs. I can't do it. I just can't do it. And
12? I just want to let y'all know while she talking, I'll be rolling up the next one. I gotta roll again, bro. This is crazy.
I just can't do it. My grandmother died the year after. She was my everything. She died from a broken heart because she loved my daughter so much. We lost her the next day. We lost her the next year. My auntie, she's down here also. She's on drugs really bad. Um, my kids still love me. My other kids I have left, they still love me. They respect me a lot. My daughter with the 8 kids, she's there for me. I hang around my grandkids. They love me, but I just want to get rid of the crack. I can't take it. Years ago, I was on prostitution. I've done everything. I've uh, I've been raped, and I mean I've been almost. I've been beating. All my relationships are violent. I get into.
She said grape, YouTube. She said grape 3 times, okay? She did not. She said grape. Grape. She's been grape. Graped. Thank you. Don't demonetize me.
My teeth are going right now because of the boyfriend I had. He didn't want me to leave, and I wanted to leave, so he knocked all of my teeth out. I've been sodomized. I've been everything. I've just been through so much hell, and it's like I just won't stop smoking crack. It seems like the crack is my everything. It's my boyfriend. It's my husband. It's everything because it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't do me wrong. But then when I look in the mirror now, I see myself, and I have no no teeth. I have no. My skin is getting this, and I'm getting older, and I see the crack doesn't like me. So lately, I live in the wine garden now. I'm trying to get my life together, but it's not easy on Skid Row. It's like when you come out, all it is drugs, so you can't really get sober. But I'm trying my hardest. I just miss my daughter. I just miss my family. I just miss a whole lot of things. I'm just tired of myself. I have 4-stage cancer in my uterus.
Oh my gosh. Oh my man. This is a lot. This is a lot to take in, man. Like, have y'all heard every single thing she's named? Man, bro. Oh, wow. This is a lot. But she gotta stop, though. She gotta get off that stuff, man.
Have sex.
I'm like, man, smoke a blunt. Roll some weed. Roll some weed. Okay? Go to weed. It's all right. It's all right, man. Stay away from that stuff. If you need an alternative, go to weed. Please.
I can't keep a relationship because I can't have sex because it hurts. It's very painful.
Oh my. Man, this is too much.
I won't even go to the doctor to see what's going on with me. I won't go to the dentist to get teeth. I won't do anything. These drugs just have me like don't want to do anything but get high every day. Every day. I wasn't raised like this. You know. Um, I just think I don't know what to do. I just my kids aren't. One of my daughters is on crystal. She's really lost on it. She's lost all her kids. 5 of them are gone to the system, and I'm the grandma. It just everything that I could have prevented, I didn't because of crack cocaine. I feel like I tell myself, I try to tell my grandkids. I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do things, and why you do things, and you have to think before you do things. You have to think about yourself and people that love you, because the people that you hurt them more. And when you hurt them more, that's more on you, the more you want to use. So now I'm looking at life in a perspective. I'm trying to get it together. Right now I'm looking like this, but I dress every day. I keep myself up. But I don't keep myself up to try to look nice for everybody else. I keep it up for me. I keep it up because I know that I can be better than this. And I'm going to get better at this. I'm going to beat this.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm 53 years old. I've been smoking crack since I was 42 years. 42 years. That's a long time when you think about it. It's time for me to stop. It's time for me to get my life together because I want to do other things. I want to be a great grandma, which I'm there for my grandkids. They love me to death. I want to be the mother that I wasn't. I want to be me. And I want my daughter that's resting in heaven, I want her to forgive me. That's all. I just want her to forgive me. I see her.
Man, I'm going to say it now. She already has Live your life. Become something. She's already forgiven you. It's said and done, okay? Trust me.
Every day, every time I do things, every time I smoke, if I comb my hair, if I look in the mirror, when I'm asleep, I just see her face every day. And she looks at me, she's like, Mommy, please just stop. And I haven't stopped yet. And now I'm losing my son. He may be going to prison for life for murder.
Jesus.
I've lost my other daughter. She in jail now. I don't know what to do.
Man.
But it just hurts. Everything just hurts. I just give advice to kids now. Just look forward. Don't let anything, nobody, change you. Do you. It's all about you. If you try to please other people, if you try to make other people happy, you can't be happy. But me, I like making other people happy because it makes me happy. Okay.
I feel the exact same way. I feel the exact same way. I like making people happy because it makes me happy. Yes. That was a great way of putting it. Great choice of words.
Try to buy friendship. I don't try to fit in or none of that. I just be me now. Even when I'm doing drugs, I'll be me. That's all I can be. I've been through so much abuse in my life. It's just ridiculous, and it hurts. But I have to deal with it. It's over with now. I got to look forward and see what's going to happen. But I don't want to die on Skid Row. I don't want to get hold to fentanyl. I don't want to be under a white sheet. I don't want to be under a white tent. I just want to stay alive. I just want to be me. And all I want out of life is my daughter, rest in peace, Yolanda, to forgive me for putting her into something that she had nothing to do with.
Yolanda, it's easy to blame drugs for your situation and everything that's happened
Right.
to you and your daughter and your son. But how much of it is the environment, the neighborhood you guys grew up in?
When I grew up in the jungles. In the jungles, it was a lot. We used to sell drugs, and we used to, do drugs. All I grew up around were drugs and abuse. My uncle used to beat my auntie when I was growing up. I used to see that. My grandfather used to beat on my grandmother. I seen that. I grew up around domestic violence. I grew up around drugs, but this was later in my life. When I was younger, it was all right. I grew up in a peaceful. Then all of a sudden, when the drugs came in to my auntie and my uncles, things just turned around. But drugs is a big influence to messing up your life. Period. Mine anyway. I think if I never would have started smoking or went with my dad and started using drugs or going through what I went with him, just stayed with my grandmother and my auntie in LA, I think I would have been a better person. I would have my kids. I probably still have my daughter today. Yeah, I'll just blame myself for everything that's happened in my life.
Yeah, I understand. It's always the wood kush shit, but we just have to understand what it is, and like you said, move for it.
Because I grew up a princess. My grandmother and my auntie gave me everything, and then when I got on drugs, I started stealing from them, and I started disrespecting my grandma, and I started just doing things that I wasn't raised to do. Today, my auntie, she's on drugs, but she got more. She has more control of her addiction, but she blames me. She lives in the plastic. She always blames me for everything. Every time I see her, she's like,
why do you think things went bad for you? Because it sounds like you had a pretty perfect childhood.
Moving with my dad. I think moving with my dad. The abuse that he gave me, because I've never experienced it with my grandmother and my auntie. The abuse, the rape, the verbal abuse, the physical abuse, everything.
Grape.
Yeah, really. I don't blame him, but that's what I blame that. My life turned out really bad.
Is that your biggest regret?
Hmm?
Is your biggest regret?
Yes, my biggest regret.
Getting involved.
Yes, getting involved with my dad. my auntie used to tell me, "Oh, your dad is the reason your mom passed away because my mom, after she gave birth to me, I was five, little baby, she used to walk in the rain, barefooted and around looking for my dad because he used to be with other women and she used to look for him because he's supposed to be at home and, with her. And it was, it was crazy. She said, so she had got, walking pneumonia. She died. And my dad was like, when they had a funeral, we was having a funeral, I was 5 months old. My grandmother went to his mom and told me, well, Yolanda needs some clothes for the funeral and everything. They're like, we're not buying anything for you. We're not buying anything for her. So my grandmother actually had to pull a gun on them and told them, if you don't have her something to wear by this funeral, I'm going to hurt somebody.
See,
so the next day she came.
W grandma, bro.
Like, they had me shoes, a dress.
Pull it out the burner on them. That's what I'm talking about, grandma. You go.
But my dad never really claimed me until I was like 9 to 10 years old. And, he, I don't know. He's just abusive. He raped me. He also, after I left and came back, he raped me. He came back to LA. He raped my stepsister. And my stepsister got pregnant by the guy I got pregnant by. So we're like, we have kids. Her son is my daughter's stepbrother and cousin. And I'm like, wow. So
hold on. Whoa. Wait. What? We ain't gonna let that slide. What'd she say?
Stepsister.
What?
And my stepsister got pregnant by the guy I got pregnant by. So we're like, we have kids. Her son is my daughter's stepbrother and cousin. And I'm like,
oh my gosh. Her sister had kids. Her stepsister had kids by the same guy. Wow. It's crazy.
Wow. So,
what do you think the answer is to all of this? Is there a solution to this problem? Because your story is not the only one I've heard like this.
I know. The solution for me, I can tell for everybody else, me is prayer, and I just need to stop using. I need to think about Yolanda now instead of thinking about everybody else and blaming myself for everything that happened, and just realize that it wasn't my fault. That's what I really need to realize, that it wasn't my fault.
Yes.
I can't blame it on the drugs. Also, it was just that it was just the way life was going. It was a test for me, but I haven't passed the test yet. I just need to leave the drugs alone. Every time I have a good relationship with a man, I get a good man. He's not using drugs. He wants to take care of me. He wants to help me. But the drugs, I'm always, moving and I'm not ready to settle down, so I lose them. And then I'm out here again by myself. I just was living in a tent on Winston, and it's amazing how these drugs make you just don't care about life, period, because I'm in a tent. It's storming, raining. I'm in a tent. The rain is up to here. I'm actually in rain, sitting in there, smoking crack. I'm drowning. It's like the drowning. I'm up to my leg,
What? In a tent?
It was small, but I'm up to my knees in water. But I don't care. As long as I have my head, as long as my lighter doesn't get wet, as long as my dope don't get wet, as long as I can still get that feeling, I just didn't care. That's weird. It's ridiculous, I wasn't raised like that. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? With the drugs is not that good.
Yolanda, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
To love your family, to be with your kids, to love your kids, to listen to your kids, to go to every program.
Say that again. Say it again. What'd she say? Huh?
Your family, to be with your kids, to love your kids, to listen to your kids.
Listen to your kids. I'm gonna rewind that one more time for the people in the back. Say it again.
What the hell's going on? With the drugs is not that good.
Yolanda, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
To love your family, to be with your kids, to love your kids, to listen to your kids, to go to every program, activity, everything that they have. When they want to talk to you, listen to them.
Say it again. What?
What the hell's going on? with the drugs is not that good.
Yolanda, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
To love your family, to be with your kids, to love your kids, to listen to your kids, to go to every program, activity, everything that they have. When they want to talk to you, listen to them.
Yes.
When they are gone, it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different feeling. Yolanda used to always say, "Mommy," she used to be, basketball star, and she said, "Mommy, come to come to the game. I'm playing this week." I'm like, "Okay, I'm coming." And I get to smoking crack. I don't make it. So she had.
Ah, man. Ah, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts.
Again and again and again. So one day, I finally made it to one of her games, and she was playing, and they won. She got the highest points, but at the end of the game, she was crying. So the lady was like, "What's wrong with Yolanda?" And everybody is listening to this. Everybody in the auditorium, like, "What's wrong with Yolanda?" "My mommy finally came to my game," and I just broke down in tears. And she just, "Mommy, I love you," and just hugged me and everything. And she used to always tell me stuff, like a couple of weeks before she got killed, she used to tell me, because the guy that I was dealing with and the girl, it was like the three, me, him, and her, thing. And she was like, "Just leave him alone, Mommy, and do you. You know what I'm saying? You're beautiful. I love you. And just don't even mess with that lady. That's the lady that killed her." She said, "Don't mess with the lady and just do you, Mom. Just come hang out with me because you don't know how good I am. I am so good." She said, "I am." She said, "What she tell me? I am the business." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "Mom, check it out.
Yeah.
You, Grandma, I'm going to take my family up out of here playing basketball." So, 2 weeks later. And Yolanda never was really close to me, but we were close. But she never slept with me, or she really didn't like me kissing her, because she was she liked girls, whatever. She was a tomboy. So just this one time she slept with me on the couch. I slept there with my grandmother, and she slept at one end. I slept there, and she held my feet, and she slept with me for 2 weeks. And I never realized, what was really, what was going on. And we were so close for those 2 weeks. And I miss her so much. She just, I don't know. I just all I could see is the last thing she said to me was, "Mommy, don't let me die." And it was like, now here I go again. I'm on drugs. I can't do nothing. I can't go to her games. I can't talk to her. I can't help her with her homework. I can't do anything. And now this is the moment of, "Can you do this for me?" And I let her down again. I'm dying inside. Everybody just don't know. I'm really.
Hey, I hear you, man. If don't nobody else know, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. For real. But yeah, stay off that stuff, man. Stay off that stuff. It's not what she would have wanted.
Crazy. I'm like, don't want to kill myself, but I don't want to live because the pain of it, it hurts so bad to know that I am the reason that my daughter is not here is because of a man and the situation that I could have avoided by just being sober. I could have thought better. I could have talked to the lady and told something. I just miss my baby. I just miss her so much. I miss her so much. She was my everything. She was.
And this, you know what this is for though, bro? This is for all the parents that take their kids for granted, bro. This is for y'all. All the parents that take their kids for granted. When their kids got an issue, you want to brush it off. You want to walk away and act like you don't care. Pay attention to your kids. Because you don't know when they could lose their life. So if they have an issue, help them. Because I felt that one.
Yes, all my kids are beautiful. I love my son. I love my daughters. I love them all. And we all were close. I grew up with my kids like we were teenagers. I'm mostly really like their sister more than I am their mama. But we're real close. Like me and my daughter Teresa, the ones the 8 kids, we're real close. And my grandkids, they love me to death. But there's nothing that can replace Yolanda. I just cannot get over the day. I just can't believe that my baby was gone, And I don't mean, it was like when I knew she was gone, when I really realized she was gone, is after the funeral. When they put the casket back inside the hearse and drove away. And I was like, Yolanda gone. My kids are like, Mommy, yeah, I'm like, she's not coming back. And she's not coming back. And I just want her to come back. I used to wait for her at her school. After she got killed, I used to go to Dorsey. I used to sit out in the front of the school. And the kids would come out and they would get out of school.
Oh, man, bro. Man, keep her in y'all prayers, man, for real, bro. She need prayer.
They call me Mommy too. They're like, Mommy, who you waiting for? I said, I'm waiting for Yolanda. I'm waiting for Yolanda to come out. And they're like, why is she not coming out? Let's take you home. I'm like, no, Yolanda, I'm waiting for her. She gonna come. I used to sit outside and on the steps waiting for her to come home from school. I used to do all kind of things, and
wow, man.
I just can't get over it. I still can't.
Man, keep her in y'all prayers. And I hope she gets better, and I hope she gets her life together for her daughter, because that's what her daughter would have wanted her to do. But if you stayed to the end, I appreciate you highly. I do, genuinely. If you didn't, maybe next time. I'm out, man. Catch y'all in the next one.